Sylvester Stallone and his family are grieving for his son Sage, but he is not the only star who has had to mourn publicly while losing a child.
Mike Tyson's 4-year-old daughter has died one day after what police called a tragic accident. The little girl was found Monday morning by her brother with her neck caught in an exercise machine cable. The accident happened at Tyson's home in Phoenix. Members of the quiet community say they were stunned by the news. Mike Tyson was out of town at the time. She was taken to this hospital where doctors described her condition as extremely critical. Mike Tyson was out of town at the time, but rushed back home from Las Vegas when he learned what had happened to his daughter.
He looked sad. He just looked sad and very quiet. He spoke very, very softly.
Investigators searched the family's home shortly after the accident, but they say they didn't find anything suspicious. Tyson has asked for privacy as his family tries to deal with the loss.
First manager, Bill Caton, and those guys, they were like slave masters, basically. My first manager, Bill Caton, and those guys, they were like slave masters, basically. My first manager, Bill Caton, and those guys, they were like slave masters, basically. Because I was just a young kid, 18 years old, 17 years old. I was too young to even sign a contract with those guys. But I signed the contract, because they died, I signed the contract with these guys. And they took, a third of what I had. Eventually, I got rid of them, and then I got caught up with this other piece of shit, Don King, who's this is just a wretched, slimy, reptilian motherfucker, right? This is supposed to be my brother, my black brother, right? He's just a bad man, this real bad man. He abused you, and he would kill his mother for $1. He abused you, and he would kill his mother for $1. He's ruthless, he's deplorable. He doesn't know how to love anybody. That's just the way he is.
The greatest country in the world, man. This is America.
He would kill his mother for $1.
Well, we're going to send you a letter and answer it within a 24-hour period, and we'll tell you what we can give you. What you mean, a letter, man? Just tell me right here. No. Go home. We're going to send you a letter, and that letter they're going to explain. But it's going to be coded like what they want him to do if he's willing to do this. You see, it's just like nursery rhymes. And you're like, what? If I do what? Well, I don't understand the letter. Give us your mama, and we'll put you in the $20 million club. Man, you crazy. And if you're weak, you ain't got the Lord on your side, you sitting at home in that dark room, you tired of eating Roman noodles, you ain't got no running water, electricity out, you buy a candle going, all right, man, she work, downtown, she get off at 6. What I supposed to do? Set it up, have her at home, you catch a plane, go somewhere for a couple of days, and we'll send you a text. All right. A week later, they give them a text. They won't say that she's dead. They'll be like, the party was great. Thanks for showing up. Because it's like coded. They ain't going to just come out and say they killed her, right? He heard on the news she dead. He break down. He goes to his bank account and got $20 million in his bank account.
It's still unclear how rapper Kanye West's mum died. An inquest hasn't been able to pinpoint exactly what killed her. Dr. Donda West passed away after having plastic surgery in November, but a coroner in Los Angeles ruled her death wasn't directly a result. They put it down to heart disease, as well as complications with her breast reduction and liposuction. Meanwhile, Kanye's given Brit singer Adele a boost by posting her video on his blog, saying he's a massive fan.
The Matrix is a system. That system is our enemy. But when you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system, and that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system, that they will fight to protect it. Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the woman in the red dress?
The car is in, yeah. How was Greece? You enjoyed it?
Don't ask us no questions.
All right, no problem. I'm not talking anymore. Have a nice day.
All right, man. She work, downtown. She get off at 6. What I supposed to do? Set it up, have her at home, you catch a plane, go somewhere for a couple of days, and we'll send you a text. All right. A week later, they give them a text. They won't say that she's dead. They'll be like, the party was great. Thanks for showing up. Because it's like coded. They ain't going to just come out and say they killed her, right? He heard on the news she dead. He break down. He goes to his bank account and got $20 million in his bank account. He slowly forget his mama. Ask Kanye West. That's how he got down. Psalms 37 and 17 again. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord uphold the righteous. But when you're righteous, the Lord holds you up. Even though it feel like your life's getting ready to cut off, feel like you ain't got that money, look like you ain't got the right kind of taxes coming in, because they cut you this year, right? But you're righteous. Your knowledge is prevailing. You're powerful. All. The Lord getting ready to bless, man. The Lord gonna bless the 1/3. Don't y'all keep tripping off of Hollywood, and don't keep tripping on how to get that extra money. Just hold steady what you got.
So Clapton went into treatment, but was soon drinking again. It was during the relapse that he had an affair with Italian actress Laurie Del Santo. She would become the mother of Clapton's only son, Conor.
When he was born, I was drinking. And he was really the chief reason that I went back to treatment, because I really did love this boy. And I thought, I know he's like a little baby, but he can see me and he can see what I'm doing, and I'm tired of this.
So it was for Conor that Clapton finally quit for good and vowed to be the kind of father he never had. But that was not to be. In March of '91, Clapton was in New York to visit Conor, who was living in the city with his mother. The phone rang in his hotel room.
His mother was disturbed. She was hardly able to make sense, but she said he was dead.
He had accidentally fallen 49 floors from the window of his mother's apartment.
And I remember putting the phone down and calmly walking from my hotel to that place as if nothing had happened. And I walked past the street, and this is a terrible thing of shame for me, which I'll never, ever, perhaps, recover from. And seeing a crowd of people and a paramedic van, and knowing that he was there, and walking by. And I'll punish myself forever about why didn't I run? Why didn't I go to see him? And the truth is, I couldn't. I was so frightened. And that's tough.
The mother and brother of Oscar winner Jennifer Hudson were fatally shot in their Chicago home. In addition, an Amber Alert was issued for the singer's missing 7-year-old nephew. Late this evening, we've learned that police have taken into custody Hudson's brother-in-law, William Balfour, who is currently being questioned by the police. The shootings come as Hudson's career is soaring with a #1 song on the charts and a new film just released. Nightline recently interviewed Hudson, and she talked about her mother.
What songs remind you of your mom?
Temptations. Could have been anything that you wanted to. I can tell the way you do the things you do by the Temptations. She would always sing that to us, and she would sing it to me.
Were you listening to, or were you looking at the woman in the red dress?
Everybody look up to the second row.